Ça doit pas plaire. Ouais, moi je suis désolé, c'est la vérité. Hein. Il faut que me unfollow. Il faut que me follow. Bon, vous me comprendre aussi, hein. Je fais ça pour rien. Désolé, c'est la vérité. J'ai personne. En plus, je perds encore plus de. Bon, qui m'a encore unfollow? Bien Fekir. Oh, pas d'accord. Je vais essayer de mettre unfollow. C'est sympa le. Je vais faire pareil, je vais. Ouais, c'est sympa. Sympa, ça. C'est pas qu'il a une follow. Ouais, c'est follow. Bon, follow. Désolé, mais je peux pas. Hop,
I feel like I'm walking through an old shoe.
à gros.
Boy, you need to show some respect.
Le
This
mec à
place
chaque fois qu'il
is
dit,
basketball. And we
il.
are nothing without the old shoes that came before us.
We
Oh,
should focus on
comment
some new shoes. Looks like somebody hit copy and paste 12 times on a computer.
Yeah, man, they even step the same.
Hey, yo, your girl is a great
Ah,
writer.
mais ça peut pas le.
Tell coach I'll
Je
be in a minute.
suis désolé, c'est la vérité. Et ça vient de se remplir.
We gotta
J'ai
step
un
it up,
problème.
y'all. We got 10 points to come back from.
Et
Look alive and start
une
passing
seconde.
more.
You mean start passing to you?
I mean, start turning the game up.
Also, if I give the ball to Howie every time, you'd be
How
okay
we
with
not
that?
gonna make no shot?
Don't drag me.
You only worried about this because you know that scout's in the stands again.
Hey, Marcus has the matchup in this game. You know he has a point. You've seen it. If we're gonna win this, it has to go through him. Come on, bro.
Whatever you say, AI. We're behind you.
Ah, mais je pense que ça doit être ça. Ça.
Marcus. Hey, you want to beat these guys? Let's do it together. Pick and roll.
What's the catch?
No catch. I'm about winning.
Là, je vais m'en en
That's
parler.
how
Hein.
we do it.
All right.
really a
Il va pas
well-rounded
gagner.
effort overall.
Ouais, mais
Basket counts. His coaches are just thrilled when Trig does that type of dirty work. Getting after it on the offensive glass and salvaging the possession.
And what a matchup it is between the hustle and matting.
non, c'est bon. Non, c'est bon. Non, déjà, non, je veux dire, hein, au bout d'un moment, je vais crever, hein. Si tout le monde commence à. Tout le monde- Si tout le monde commence à enlever ma chaîne, t'es encore nous parler? 15h30, tu te rappelles? Non, je sais pas comment ça va faire. Ah, ah. Non, je sais pas ce que je fais, quoi. Ah ouais, moi ça m'aide pas, hein. Ça m'aide pas là.
You think of all the characters in the Mad Ants, and it's the polar opposite of the straight-laced hustle. It's a clash of ideology on the floor.
Here's AI.
Voilà, là, pour les conseils, il est même.
Lead is trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his
Je
inside
change la
game
tête
during
du
his time
bonhomme.
in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Ah,
Shots
bah ouais.
planted by
Ah,
Edwards.
He's been one of their more reliable options today. His shooting has led him to this lead.
AI tried
là, il
something.
passe.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way. He's got all types of tricks up his sleeve.
And with the hustle, you know you're going to get a lot of consistency. They just don't have off nights.
Pass to Hawkins. Back to Edwards. Knight. Trigg defending. Wade can't get it to go.
Allez, dis-moi la balle là.
AI inside. Defended by Edwards. And it's AI missing. They push it up. The open shot by Teddy Edwards.
Ah, position.
Buries the jumper to finish the break.
Shots are falling. He's having a strong quarter.
Down low. And Connor Trigg throws it down.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
Here's Edwards. He's got 12.
On va pas tout de suite, Enzo, il est même pas 15h. Oh.
Can play a very
Il vient comme quoi les boules?
The team
C'est ça?
comes at you in a measured
Il est
and
fou, lui.
unrelenting way.
Yeah.
It's like you're going up against a hive mind of players and coaches, and that's a daunting
Ok.
task.
Flash can't hit.
Désolé, mais
Got the shot they wanted off of that
on
pick, but it just
défollow
didn't
ma
fall.
chaîne, il va
You're
défollow.
right, that was the shot they wanted, and they'll take that shot every time.
Ok, il défollow ma chaîne comme ça. Ça reste.
Second chance points can just be so deflating for the defensive team.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assist.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way
Deux.
helping
Bonjour.
you defensively too.
Memphis calls timeout.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
commence à se régler.
Well, one thing you know with the hustle is that they are going to be focused all game, Brian.
At times, the group has
Au bout d'un moment, c'est ce qui va se passer. Hein. Plus ça
I think
continue
that's
comme ça,
unfair.
qui
The hustle never
ça
gets
évolue
old,
pas,
no
bon.
matter if they have a big lead or a big deficit.
And I like
Non, mais t'es sérieux, tu n'as pas le droit de perdre une balle comme ça, espèce de nul. Ah voilà, si j'aurais eu plus de WC, j'aurais pu faire.
It's hauled in.
Allez, la balle là. Allez.
And here are the Mad Ants. 17-point game. AI.
Putain, mais quel connard, il sait même pas mettre un panier comme ça.
Here's Memphis.
Oh non.
Poked loose. They double him with AI. Here's Stevenson. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, one thing that you can say about the hustle is that they play incredibly well as a unit.
Le
This
mec, il m'a
group
donné
is the
beaucoup de points.
very definition of what it means to be a team. I mean, if you look up team in a dictionary, this team will probably pop up. They play with a single
Strong.
purpose, no antics or egos, and they always show up to win.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Knight. To the paint. And a basket by Stevenson.
excellent recognition from the center. Knight assessing the situation and making the right decision.
AI right side. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound by the hustle.
The hustle, they have a very versatile group of players. Many can sub in for each other during rotations, and it makes matching up easy.
Now here's Edwards. And there's a pick. Conley with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good that
Non,
time.
mais du moment où on est plus
Very
voilà,
well
enfin.
executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pass to Trigg. Inside. Here's AI. Good for basket number 6 for him in this contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
A little bit of point guard play coming from the center position. Trigg making a dynamic pass to the open man.
And with the Memphis hustle, not a lot of characters on the team.
It is hard to point out a player that can separate themselves.
Timeout, timeout.
PR. They have a hard time marketing them, but they are effective where it counts on the floor.
Well, maybe you should get out there, Tim. Timeout called the Mad Ants. It's been quite a game for Stevenson.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot.
Imagine, depuis le début secteur, j'ai eu moi à chaque fois, et pourtant je suis tous les joueurs.
Both teams
Moi, je sais
deciding
pas,
to change it
je sais
up.
pas ce qui dérange.
Now here's AI. Gets that one through the hole. Makes him 7 for 13 this game.
AI playing with grit. That was not an easy basket by any means. It really shows how much his game is growing, so he can finish through that type of contact. Easy little jumper for him there, guys. When you play like AI has since arriving to the Mad Ants, you're bound to get some attention, and there are some NBA whispers that have started to surface. You figured it was just a matter of time with the way that he's been producing for this team.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Not watching the line there, and that's going to cost them a backcourt violation.
Ah ouais, non. C'est lui aussi. Lui aussi s'y met alors. Il y a plus. Je sais plus quand il m'a dit en plus.
And you can see how well Wade.
Ah, c'est que je peux pas voir. Je peux pas voir les. Oh. Oh. Non, c'est une catastrophe. Et ben, maintenant, j'ai. Et depuis septembre, j'ai 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Ça fait 10 mecs qui m'ont unfollow. En tout, depuis septembre, hein, et encore, ça peut finir.
Understands the game.
Non, mais je pense que je vais arrêter. Hein. Ouais, non, mais ça continue. Si ça n'évolue pas, pas la peine. On est marre de faire ça pour de la merde. Au bout d'un moment, faut être réaliste. Pourtant, je stream tous les jours. On va streamer à un jour en particulier parce que voilà, ça sert à rien. Alors, que j'ai pas 30-50 personnes, ça peut comprendre. Mais qu'on suit ma chaîne et on la follow aussitôt, qu'on l'enlève, ça sert à rien quoi.
Pass to Stevenson. Back to Flash. Beal. And that's the horn. Memphis hustle.
Moi, je touche combien au WC? Bon,
That's what works for them. The advantage they
Nikki, hey.
Hi, yeah, first of all, this is totally fine. We can fix this. I only wanted people to know about the fire so that we could see that you guys had a rough night. You know, I thought it'd be a good story before or after a game, whether you won or lost. Mad Ants rise from the fire to
Hey,
play again.
slow down. What are you talking about?
After I published the story, websites
C'est plus
started posting
possible.
links to the video. You should have told me what really happened. I never would have written
What
anything.
video?
I
What are you
didn't know
talking
there
about?
was a
What
video.
video? What?
Come on.
I've got this. I know how to
wait
handle
for me
this.
outside, okay?
Okay,
Wait
yes.
for me outside.
All right.
Don't say anything.
Encore.
Just watch this.
I light one end, you light the other.
Oh, no! Oh! Yeah, I think it's time we,
Yeah, we're inside.
Okay, let's just say that this didn't happen.
What didn't happen?
Who posted this? Coach, I just think I should know who recorded this if
What
it's
did
gonna
I
be treated
tell
like evidence.
What did I tell you when I took you on? I talked about discipline and control and respect. You don't have any discipline or control. You just lost my respect. You know what else? You lost your place on this team.
It's over. Everything I've worked for was just wasted, gone.
You can get past this. Spin it, apologize.
Look, I'm not some star player who just sent out a few bad tweets, Nikki. I'm nobody. When you're nobody, they have no reason. They need one reason just to say no, and I served it up. I served it right up to them.
Start over.
I'm sick of tired. I'm so sick of starting over. You said you wouldn't have written anything.
What are you talking about?
The video. You said if you knew about the video, you wouldn't have written anything. Is that true?
I don't like where this is going, AI.
But this is your job. This is what you do. You wrote the story, Nikki.
You think that
started
I'm
this.
going to ruin your career for a couple of
Do
retweets?
you know
What is
where
wrong
that
with
video
you?
came from?
What does it matter where it came
Because
from?
it had to be Marcus.
I don't know. You can check a couple original postings if you do some digging. So what?
You wrote the story, Nikki. You wrote it. People piled on, but you started this. You wrote it. This is your fault, Nikki. This is your fault.
This was a mistake.
What do you mean?
I told you the first night that we went out what my line was,
No,
and
Nikki.
you crossed it.
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Get out.
No, Nikki, I didn't
Find your
mean
own way
it.
back to Fort Wayne.
Marcus the Legend? Didn't even bother to change your username, did you?
You look upset.
You a snake,
Hey, man, I told you I would do everything I have to do to climb over you. And you just happen to be careless enough to turn your back on me. You'd be lying if you said to yourself that you wouldn't do the same thing. So,
Vous avez branché le câble internet dessus?
game over.
Ah.
Man. I had a friend
Envoyé
once
quoi?
tell me that people can recognize desperation just as quickly as talent.
Tu voulais
And I
envoyer
didn't
quoi?
listen to him. I mean, I knew he was talking to me, but I just figured,
Bah ouais.
just words. I didn't care. But I get it now. In this exact second, me running in here, hollering at you, getting caught up in all this, the league. Seeing you now is like, it's like looking in a mirror. And if that's what it takes, I don't want it.
Moi, je sais pas ce qui s'attend.
So yeah, man, you gonna get the call now, sure, but it won't last, Marcus. Teammates, coaches, they gonna smell it on you. All that fake hustle, that locker room chess. You're just gonna grind yourself straight back here to where you started. Just a sad weekend amateur, struggling to put a ball through.
Cool story, bro. Seriously, like, beautiful, amazing story. I liked it so much. I'm going to text you a picture of my first game check. Why are you still here? We're done, right?
Yeah, man. We done.
You're done.
I didn't look so bad. You didn't. You recorded that whole conversation.
I did.
He doesn't know I'm helping you, does he?
Listen, you made the right call by posting that video.
What's your name? What's your name?
This is AI coming at you from Indiana, all by way of China. It's just gonna be a matter of time before the NBA sees what I can do. Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye. Corey Harris, I'm coming for you. You're gonna be buried right next to Marcus Young.
No, that's not me!
Hey, excuse me, hey. Your busboy Zach Coleman, is he here?
No.
Well, when's he gonna be back? I need to talk to him.
I don't know. He's off in the NBA, living his dream, managing Marcus Young. We're all very proud.
I know, Marcus Young?
Yes.
That's what he said?
Yes. Friendly piece of advice.
Fort Wayne, I can't wait to kiss his sorry excuse for a town goodbye.
I'd try to find somewhere else to eat.
I'm very excited to be here with the Spurs. I mean, I'm also excited to experience the great town of San Antonio. It's a dream come true. Honestly, I'm really humbled by it all. It's the opportunity to be a part of such a great basketball legacy. Everything that Popovich is.
I'm pretty brave. Being seen out in public with career kryptonite.
Don't forget Fort Wayne's most hated.
Right. Old boy at the burger stand even charged me full price today.
Earl? He never asks full price.
Uh-huh. And then he charged me extra for pickles. And he said, "Have a nice day, IA." Which I didn't totally get, but I assume was an insult.
Nah, I think that's just Earl. He calls me Bert. Even if I correct him, he's still like, "Have a great day, Bert."
So what y'all doing here?
News. You hear about this guy?
Oh, what?
Bought himself a fishing boat.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not gonna be getting that 12th man spot. So, it's over. Moving to the Keys, let my belly grow.
Got room for one more?
Hey, no way, man. Abort that thinking. It's a slippery slope to early bird specials and afternoon bingo games with blue hairs.
Oh, baby. That does sound good.
Look, I'm just saying, I don't know how to fish and I get seasick, but I learn pretty quick.
You're not listening to a word I've said, have you? Hey, you're not gonna spend your time wasting your career on a boat with me. AI.
I got
Come
no
on.
offers, man. Season's done for me. I don't know, man. Maybe my career's done.
We see right through it. You'll be screaming for a training camp in a month.
Doesn't matter how loud I scream if no one wants to hear it.
Read this.
What is it?
An article. I'm about to publish it on the tape that Zach and Marcus made.
Wait. The audio? You were able to...
I made a couple calls. I had an engineer friend of mine prove that your rant was edited.
This is... Nikki, thank you.
I mean...
Thank you.
Well, what they did was wrong, and they deserve to be called out.
Look, Nikki,
Wherever you end up, try and remember this place. These faces. Make sure they stay a part of you.
Hello?
Have trouble finding me?
Kind of hard to miss, bruh.
Now, you showed me something back in Shanghai when you helped me up from that dump. I knew the idea of a bigger picture was in you. I'm sure things got awkward in LA, but I've been checking your season here and there. You look good. Focused. On point. And then...
Didn't work out the way I hoped. That's all.
I knew something was off. I called Tatum.
No,
Tell me what happened about how you set him up against a dragon, how you sacrificed in front of the scouts, how you let Marcus shine and who was your gym. So I checked the tape.
Yeah, what'd you think?
We got one game left this season. It's for the 8th spot in the playoffs.
Against the Spurs and Marcus Young.
Hmm? He's blowing up. Every game putting up bigger numbers. If he's playing at 100, he's gonna roll us. And our guy who usually guards him is out, so we figured you might want to take him. You know his weaknesses, and that's why you're here. Trial. One game. Show us what you got. If you shut him down, you seize your opportunity, you'll be in the league to stay. Have your choice of teams next season. Teammates? One more time? What do you say?
I won't let you down.
The Lakers aren't doing me a favor, AI. You earned this.
What's your name?
Don't overextend.
Marcus will make the mistakes if you let him flow to you naturally.
Man, I am nervous.
I know. It'll keep you on edge, okay? Visualize. Execute.
So, how's Fort Wayne?
Cold. Snowy. This is your time, AI. Take it.
Just wish this wasn't over.
It's not over. It's just, we'll just be something else.
Will I see you again?
I hope so.
AI.
Oh, Stackhouse, hey.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you. Listen, I know we didn't get off to a great start.
Are you kidding? I didn't have to deal with your drama. Now I'm lousy with hoagies. Best of every world.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
And I just wanted to announce you have a starting place in the lineup for South Bay.
What?
I'm yanking your chain.
Oh, okay.
You get out there and knock them dead tonight. Laker. Now's the hard part. You gotta stay here.
No, man, I already told you. Marcus Young does not appear for anything less than $50,000. Well, does he get to keep the ride? Okay. Yeah, he'll think about it.
You get better reception outside.
Nah, it's okay. I did what I needed to do. Everything good?
Yeah. It's great, man.
That's great. Awesome. Wow. Look at you. I'm
I thought
proud
Marcus
of you.
was an easier coat to ride.
Oh,
So you
hold
threw
on.
me away the second you realized I had other plans than being a mercenary, take no prisoners killer.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about here.
Only you could have helped Marcus edit that audio.
Look, man, I want you both to succeed, but sometimes you gotta make a choice.
This area is for players, staff, and approved guests only. You none of those.
It's a business, man.
Not if I can help it.
And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI. Worked his way through the G League.
Still learning how to create for others, but he's a great prospect.
Trust me, this guy's like double-sided tape. He gonna be sticking, Hurry.
AI's first taste of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And we've reached the end of what was a terrific regular season. Kenny, what were some of your favorite moments?
Man, let me think about this. A few teams surprised me about being in the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
That was good. And a couple of rookies ready to contribute sooner than we thought. That surprised me.
I'm over the regular season.
Really?
Postseason going to be on and cracking and lit.
Wow.
All of those things.
All of those
On
things
and
in one.
cracking and lit. You went like 80s colloquialisms to all the way to 2018s.
Colloquialism, what part of history is that?
Just,
Sorry.
forget it.
You asked too many questions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Ça serait pas arrivé si ces putain de machin là, il aurait pas pété. Ah bah. Un cab à 15 balles.
Good luck, Marcus.
Please. Enjoy your first and last game in the league, chump.
Tonight we're going to see two conference rivals go at it heading into this type of game, knowing that setup. What's your mentality?
Well, I think first and foremost, excitement. You're chomping at the bit to get after these guys because you're salivating about the opportunity to take down your rival. Nothing excites you more and gets the competitive juices going more than having a chance to take your rival down.
Absolutely. And it really reflects in terms of what that standing shows too. You win against your rival. It's like 2 wins instead of 1.
Yeah, it does. It carries a little extra weight.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Inside, it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
You know, effective from the interior. Young is someone who looks to score once he's that close.
Mais t'es sérieux? Comment tu peux perdre des boucles comme ça? Bon. Ça commence bien. Allez, vas-y, donne-moi la main.
The pass to AI. Rocket 6 fires at the elbow. And the Lakers with another miss.
I thought he had the space to shoot comfortably there and disappointed that he missed it.
And it's out of bounds. Possession here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now they have not won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, I echo that, Greg. I mean, if they come out here as the aggressors and really get after it, I think it'll make things that much easier on them defensively.
And Corey Harris, a star player in college, a very polished product when he came into the NBA, and he just looks like a natural leader out there on the floor.
Harris quickly becoming, Greg, one of the bigger names and stars in the NBA. I know this team was simply ecstatic to land him on draft day, and he's a big part of their future.
Yeah, the awareness of Young, just demonstrating that he's capable of spotting the open man.
Well, in case anybody doubted, the Lakers are still the premier
Ah, et même ça, il aimait pas.
LA is LA. Historically,
C'est quoi ce genre de merde, sérieux?
most of the attraction of playing in LA.
Lakers trail by 4. Randall, and good that time. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
Man does a nice job feeling his way around the interior. Randall just scratching the surface of his vast potential.
Anderson passes to Aldridge. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Platoon swap here. Playing just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's AI.
Il va la rentrer, mais... Ouais.
Familiar to anyone, you might remember him from his college days. Played a big role in a college tournament run run not too long ago.
And unfortunately for AI, he got a little ahead of himself and declared after that run. And NBA scouts felt he just wasn't ready and ended up going undrafted. Just seems like he needed more time to mature, but I'm guessing he wished he stayed another year in college.
Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. AI is out there with Harris, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Anderson, following the miss by AI. Knocked away, 5 to shoot. Good looking screen by Gasol.
Il est mais par contre, pas de soucis. Toi, tu vas ramener ça. Non, t'es sérieux, t'as pas le droit de perdre un peu de ça, c'est la merde. Oh, t'as...
The final day of the regular season, players get a small break, Clark, then we jump right into the playoffs. Boy, it is hard not to just absolutely embrace this time of year, isn't it?
Kevin, it is one of the special times of year on the sports calendar when you talk about the NBA playoffs, because the best in the world now.
Que les gens me follow et même plus sur ma chaîne, c'est pas en quoi il doit y avoir un problème avec les gens. Oui, on peut défensif, mais on va pas des couilles. Moi je suis pas parti des points.
So you get multiple opportunities to prove you're the better team. And for fans and us as broadcasters, it's great drama and theater right in front of us.
Cannot wait for the playoffs to begin.
I'm with you there.
Here's Green. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket.
Anderson screen.
Shoots from 12. And it's Young.
Lui, il est cheaté.
On the assist by Rudy Gay. Gay's got 3 assists tonight.
Allez, ça rentre pas, hein, vraiment. Il gagne, tranquille. Allez, donne la balle. Donnez la balle, man. Yeah.
Strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And up until very recently, AI was grinding away in the G League. And from what I hear, he made a lot of progress with his approach to the game and fine-tuning his skill set.
And more, Greg, there are players who just figure it out when they get in the G League. I wonder if AI is the next player to make a successful leap. Manu Ginobili is checked in for Danny Green. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Odom.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful.
Ah, même ça, il aimait pas, mais c'est quoi ce pro virtuel de merde? Sérieux? Même ça, il aimait pas, s'il te plaît. Non, mais attends, le grenier, il est juste à côté, quoi. Non, mais. Dire qu'on peut pas mettre ça, quand même. Allez, tiens, ça. Oh. Oh, oh. C'est un truc de malade, quoi. Oui, par contre, il est plat quand les poignets.
Lopez grabs the
Ça c'est bien.
Nice job. Very good rhythm. Randall on the catch and shoot.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his own. That's how you attack. Wow. Oh, man. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. I don't think I'd be saying this.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of this. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Marcus Young really making a difference here.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
On the floor for San Antonio. Inside it's the veterans, Aldridge and Gasol. Green is out there with Young. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Lakers trail by 6. AI in the post, defended by Young. AI with the bucket.
And it's not hard to see AI out there in an NBA uniform and not be reminded of that huge dunk he pulled off while playing in China. I still remember that play going viral.
Yeah, Greg, he was the talk of basketball after pulling off that dunk, and it actually helped him kickstart his path to the NBA. It's incredible, isn't it? A dunk can change a career.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. He's a 2-time champion, international star. Nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game.
AI in the post. He's against Young. Harris passes to Lopez. Picked by Randall. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nailed from 3-point land. Harris has got 5. And with Pau Gasol, even after almost 2 decades in the league, Greg, he is still a very effective player.
You know, Pau just never seems to get credit for how smart a player he is. When he makes a play on offense, he knows exactly how a defense will react, what will open up, and what the best options are. And he knows just how great a teammate Gasol is, and Gasol's knowledge of the game really on an elite level.
And the Lakers with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Randall. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ingram. The Spurs also changing it up. LeVert, he's checked in for Gasol. Murray comes in for Anderson. That's Mills in for Young. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
San Antonio on defense. Caldwell-Pope left side. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Well, it's been a great start for
Putain, il est pitouille, hein.
4 for 4.
Murray outside. And Mills kicks to Laverne.
T'as rappelé, non?
Back to Mills. Two on the run. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin
Oh,
the half.
même ça, il est même pas. C'est quoi ce genre de merde?
Pass to Green. To the middle. Shots good by
Oui,
Mills.
mais c'est...
Mills has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside.
Laisse,
Los Angeles calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team.
One shot. Smith is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
All three of them ready to go. Let's reset the lights. Courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Non, c'est pas pour toi ça, faut que tu le ranges. C'est pour les bébés ça, man. T'es bien bébé. Mets ça là-dessus.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Bon,
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've
oh, mais pas. C'est une grosse chiasse. Ah là, j'ai l'impression que j'ai mis 100 000 blessés pour rien. Grosse chiasse. Allez, donne-moi la balle. Ah, ça rentre un.
For the new school big. Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile, he's got a nice touch, he's got three-point range, he's got post-up ability, and I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
A nice shot by Harris.
Adept at scoring from any area of the floor. Harris, a guy you gotta stay up on.
Here's Young.
Oui, par contre, il est mais il est pas mis. Ça.
Young's got 5 points
Et tout,
grosse
merde là.
Blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And whenever AI is playing with confidence, it elevates his game. Terrific at staying aggressive on offense.
San Antonio calls timeout.
All right, everybody, huddle up. Hey, keep it tight. Don't let up on Marcus. You got that?
Yeah, we clear. I understand.
All right, man. Now look, let's bring this W home. Bring it in.
Let's do it.
Ready? Right.
Il a pris quoi là encore? Ah, je te jure, ce sac-là va falloir qu'il dégage. Le carton là, par tout à l'heure. Bah ouais, retour vers défensif. Le mec, le mec il est cheaté quoi, il est catastrophique pour les stats.
Teaming up with Harris, it's actually a throwback to their collegiate days together.
And you know, Harris was the star of that team, but AI, he carried his own weight, no doubt about it, in that deep tournament run. I know they've had some issues in the past, but they must have put things behind them to team up together now here. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Young. They get the rebound. We can't get that one to fall. Lakers trail by 11. It's AI with the drive.
Voilà, super.
For San Antonio, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The feed now to Aldridge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you know, the length and height of Aldridge make him a tough matchup. He's a hard guy to go against, a strong forward that has an impressive mid-range stroke.
Mais non! Pas possible. Ok.
We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin, and I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the three when the layup is readily available.
No,
Part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. Running for layups and use the three in transition, maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
C'est quoi, tu regardes la série?
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of
Qu'est-ce qu'il est en train de faire lui?
layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
Voilà, il marque pas. C'est une grosse.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end
Ah, par contre,
as a solid victory here for the Spurs.
Et hop.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position.
Ouais, ça, même ça, il le marque. Oh, oh.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one. Yeah, you know what?
Par contre, les autres, t'as intérêt à ranger ton bordel, parce que je te jure, je vais prendre un sac poubelle, je vais te mettre tout à la poubelle. Hein. Je te le dis direct. Ça va aller vite, mais bon.
He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down.
Bon, dans la cuisine, sinon, ça sera plus simple pour toi.
What do you think, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they look emotionally spent.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions.
Même ça, il met même pas ces shoots-là. Attends, le mec, il a un mètre de poignet, s'il te plaît. Non, mais bon. C'est une blague, quand même. C'est une blague. Les gars, s'ils ont pu cliquer, ils auraient pas patché le truc, là. Je suis encore en train de farmer des WC, hein. Moi, je suis 85 de stats. Ça irait peut-être mieux, déjà. Hein.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season.
Hey, Big Toonie, you made it. I didn't think I'd see you here.
I'm here as a fan, not as a scout. Had a good game, kid.
Thank you. So, what you think? Am I running yet?
It's just the beginning. You'll have a lot of teams to choose from this summer. I'll make sure of it. Welcome to the NBA.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, sinon, voilà, là, au jour actuel, je serais plutôt monté dans les 190 séries BC et j'aurais déjà largement assez pour monter pour être à 85. Bon, je fais 600, c'est bien. Hein? Ah bon? Comment ça? Allô? T'appelles qui? Bah, appelle ça dans la cuisine aussi. Ah, c'est bon, c'est renouvelé? Hein? Quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ah bah, t'appelleras après, hein. T'es occupé, la maîtresse.
À mon avis, tu vas voir un appel. Ils ne pouvaient même pas donner des renseignements. Parce que j'ai insisté hein, pour l'avoir, les renseignements. Mais mon parent, ils peuvent même pas le dire. C'est quoi cette inspection académie là?
Chérie.
Un à foutre. C'est quoi cette France?
What it do, youngin'?
Hey.
Appreciate you meeting with me.
Yeah, you can, thank my agent for that.
Yeah? He happened to mention why I wanted to sit down?
Nah, you know, just told me to keep an open mind.
So when you moving to a new spot?
Oh, you know, a couple weeks back. Hey, you know what? I don't have to think about it. I'm in.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everyone. From Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny, we're all looking forward to the same thing, the first game of the regular season. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Warriors in Oakland. Well, for Golden State, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Well, we have a good one tonight. 2 powerhouse clubs about to throw down. Kenny, how do you see this playing out?
Well, you got 2 teams bringing out their best in each other tonight, Ernie. So that's why this game is a must-see matchup. Tremendous individual matchups as well, and this will be a heated rivalry for years to come.
I'm seeing something in the ball.
In what ball?
The crystal ball.
Oh, not that again.
I think this could be a preview of these teams meeting in the postseason.
Wow.
Everyone in the league will also be watching.
Wow.
Shaq Thomas.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Have some fun tonight, man.
Le mec, je sais pas ce qu'il en ce moment, moi je sais pas, mec. Non, je stream tous les jours. Il n'y a pas une journée où il n'y a pas un stream. Hier, j'ai streamé quasiment 6 heures hier, bon après j'ai pas streamé le soir, mais... Faut pas se la gueule du monde, quoi. Non, mais bon, bref. Non, mais on peut faire ce qu'on veut, mais... Le cookie, c'est pas des fous d'avoir pas de chien. Une technique comme ça. Non, parce qu'eux, ils veulent que les gens vendent. C'est tout, c'est ça. Moi-même, un jour, que ça se casse la gueule et...
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. So the Thunder 5 right now. Nerlens Noel is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's AI. And it's Abrinas in at the small forward position.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
And both free throws good for Curry. Thunder trailing by 16. Schroeder outside at the elbow. It's AI. With 4 seconds on the clock. That one a little long. That will count. That shot off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and about the Warriors roster.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we could play big, we could play small. We can match up with a lot of different teams. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball. It's easier said than done. But we like who we are right now. We just got to continue to keep getting better.
You know, Greg, KD has a lot of help with his team.
And that's why he signed with the Warriors. But even with all their talent, you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. AI. For the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now.
Oh, quelle merde! Putain, mais quelle merde ce joueur! Oh, c'est affolant!
Now, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilding. For the fans,
Hey,
I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their heads down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. Well, Andre Iguodala, an all-star in Philadelphia, and he has helped set the tone for the Warriors locker room ever since Chris accepted a reserve role back in 2014.
Man, can you believe he's never won Sixth Man of the Year? But you can make the case he should win it every year with how much he means to this Warriors team.
George is checked in for AI. And Iguodala drops them both.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Iguodala. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but everything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an
For Iguodala. He's checked in for Curry. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Patterson comes in for Grant. Abrinas is checked in for George.
Forcément, sans la
AI
technique, c'est
subbed
trop
in
bon.
for Russell Westbrook.
Sinon,
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got AI.
Oui,
Noel is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Felton. And it's Abrinas in at the 3 slot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that
Pas encore, Enzo, faut t'attendre encore un peu.
dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Voilà, c'est comme ça. Je sais qu'il fait 82 matchs, il gagne 60 000.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Even when the entire defense was focused on stopping him, they couldn't slow him down. I mean, a terrific offensive player.
On the top of the key, AI, no good.
C'est une grosse merde, laisse tomber. Je sais pas ce qu'il faut qu'il
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Bon, tu vas lui mettre tes poignets ou pas? Non, mais sérieusement, quoi. Okay. Hey. Oh là 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 là.
I tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown.
Oh là là là, mais même ça rentre pas. C'est quoi ce joueur? Comment je demande les choses, mais...
And you gotta commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Craig Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Bon, pour moi, c'est des bâtards. C'est ce que je vais dire.
You know, well,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh, you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy, too, Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. An intriguing matchup tonight. Two smart, experienced ball clubs. Shaq, how do you see this one playing out?
Solid execution on both sides. Each guy playing to his own strengths.
Okay. It's going to be, I think it's going to be more tactical, though, honestly. You know, if the game is played at a fast pace, that's when the benches come into play, because we'll see who has the bigger bench.
If,
You okay? You all right?
Oh,
You all right?
man, no, I'm not.
Okay.
Oh. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, sorry, Ernie. Did it go down the wrong pipe?
Right here where it says
Did.
press square button and X at the same time. Square button and the X button at the same time, and the options button. And the options button. Do that correctly. And I like this right here, you're gonna see like button on the screen while you go to the description. Make sure you guys alright, so stay on the screen for about like a couple seconds, maybe like seconds. Go back all the way out and look at this. It said purchasing, and now it says transaction canceled. And now look at my 300,000. It I just got I'm a genius. Watch, bro. And $100. I'm a genius. More money.
Welcome everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We got David Los Angeles will go for it from here. Harrell, he's checked in for Gortat. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Bahamute is checked in for Gallinari. And it's Avery Bradley in for Patrick Beverly. Taking a look at the Thunder. Nerlens Noel is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's AI. And it's Abrinas in at the 3 slot. Now, here's AI. Guarded by Bradley. And slam dunk by Noel.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least offensively, working to perfection.
Ah, mais non, putain.
Bradley's got his first basket of the night.
I like Avery Bradley cashing in from there, proving he can get it done around the basket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Schroeder against Williams.
Tu peux mettre une bouteille en bas du congélateur juste pour moi pour qu'elle soit bien froide, genre je sortirai vers 18 h. S'il te plaît, bébé. Ah. Si tu veux bien. Hein, chérie? Oui, dans le congélateur, comme ça, elle sera bien froide. Mais fais-moi, je la sortirai vers 6 h. C'est juste pour qu'elle soit bien froide. Bon, t'as rien à dire. T'as même pas trop. Ouais.
And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, to me, the story of that first period was their rebound.
Yeah, jumping out to a lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So you love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Scott. Bradley is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Montrezl Harrell.
Comment? J'ai pas compris.
Who do you think will be the best player in the NBA? 5 years from now, the best player in the NBA will be
Antetokounmpo. I'm going to go to say that right now.
Mais normalement, c'est Lysiane, c'est Lysiane.
If he does not get injured, I think he'll be the best player in the NBA. 5 years from now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Non.
Joel Embiid gonna be the man in the league.
I like it if he stays healthy. Of course, you can say it with anybody.
You can say it with anybody, but
Par contre, les autres, serait bien que tu ranges tes autres jouets sur la table. Bonjour, été les anciennes équipes pour les Chicago Bulls avec Jordan dans ce Touquet 19. Salut Nikos. Je vais regarder après. Attends, je vais quitter mon truc dernier et je vais regarder. Ouais, j'ai fait la technique des WC là pendant une petite journée, mais malheureusement ils ont pas de chez hier, c'est un peu les deux. Donc du coup, maintenant voilà. Bon, j'ai eu moins 100 000. Mais bon, c'est pas pour autant que mon pro il est hyper balèze. Hein. Yes. Oh là là, mais pourquoi il loupe ça? Ah, c'est une grosse merde. Ah, voilà.
We watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was.
Attends, je vais regarder après. Je te dis ça. C'est encore pour le live. Les gens ils viennent à chaque fois et partent aussi sec, je sais pas pourquoi. Non, pas agressif et tout. Non. Allez. Oh le bâtard. Oh la passe qu'il a fait pour. Allez. Oh mais non, mais pourquoi ça rentre pas?
They can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Oh,
They have earned this win.
Outside, Felton. Here's AI. And Noel kicks to Patterson. Pass to AI. Puts up a three.
Oh là là, il y a rien qui rentre. C'est un truc de malade. Bon, attends, je vais regarder ça. Ah là 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 là. Ah, par contre, si t'es pas à 85 ou à 90, c'est une grosse daube. Ah oui, ouais, en effet, ouais. Ouais, peut-être que c'est moins compliqué, peut-être sur NBA Live. Parce que là, sur Ticket, c'est vraiment des trucs avec leur VC. Parce que là, les 9000 que j'ai, c'était le. Les 9000 que j'ai, c'est le reste de ce que j'ai fait. Parce que j'ai fait ça en quasiment 2 jours. J'ai fait 100 000 WC. Ouais, donc là, attends, c'est sur quoi que j'ai pas.
AI, what's up? Griff has a few questions for you. Right this way.
Okay, sure.
Well, I've been working hard in practice, and you know my.
Ouais. Alors, attends, on va voir. Hein. Ah, c'est la détente que je vois bien. Oh, le dunk, normalement, 3 points, je sais pas, voilà. Ah, j'aurais dû améliorer plus la détente, quoi, en fait. Ah, j'étais con. Détente, là. En gros, là, pour faire ce qui me manque, là, il me manque... Ah, on va rigoler, hein. Et, oh, il me manque quasiment 96 000 pour avoir mon pro en 86. Bon, je vais quitter, on va regarder les équipes qu'il y a et les légendes. Les légendes, c'est ça, tu me dis. Je vais regarder. Pour elle, le AB là, si tu le prends, c'est tu l'as définitivement parce que c'était que en des matchs, je crois. Il me semble. Attends, je vais regarder un truc parce qu'il me semble que je l'avais vu sur le site où je suis, Game Maniac. Game Maniac. Ah, tu vois, il y est pas sur Game Maniac, ils ont dû bourrer parce que NBA là, il y est pas, il est qu'en des maths. Alors, on va faire jouer. Alors, tu m'as dit équipe classique. Donc, t'as Golden State, Chicago, t'es là, Nikos. Tu as Chicago 92-93, Charlotte. T'as Chicago 95-96. T'as Chicago 97-98. T'as Toronto, t'as Portland. Ouais, après c'est quasiment les équipes. Oh, les bonnes jeans, quand ils avaient pas encore ça de barre. T'as vu, non? Quand je te refais voir. Là, si tu as vu les équipes. T'as quasiment les anciennes équipes. T'as mis les trucs en noir et blanc. Regarde. C'est l'équipe de l'époque, ça. Hein. Oh, voilà, t'as tout fait quand même. T'as les NBA All-Time. Alors donc, ah, t'as tous les joueurs, tous les meilleurs joueurs de l'époque. De chaque équipe.
Tu vois, je suis cherché Tom.
Oh putain. Cours pas, hein. Oh, bien. Comment ça se fait qu'il est en retard? Oui, oui.
Maman.
Ouais.
Non,
Ouais, basket, oui. T'as vu?
Maman.
Mais t'en as un dans le basket, Enzo. Après, t'as aimé. Ah, par contre, t'as plus les nations.
Maman.
Oui, oui.
Maman.
Oui, oui, c'est le...
What's up, guys? You're here with the first ever NBA 2K League champions, Knicks Gaming, and you're watching 2K TV.
Donc voilà. On va essayer de voir un match vite fait comme ça avec les gens.
Hey guys,
Ah,
welcome
contre,
to
elle,
NBA 2K19. I'm Rachel, and this is NBA 2K TV, your source for in-game updates, expert tips, and exclusives with your favorite NBA personalities. We're excited to be back, bringing you guys brand new episodes every single week, all season long. Let's start with what's new in NBA 2K19. We have all the modes that you love, with even more to explore. Play Now Online now has team or player control. With
Donc voilà. Ah, t'es dégueulasse, Sendo. En fait, débarwiquer la tronche. Viens là. Viens là, viens là. Ah non. Oui. T'inquiète pas. Ah, allez. Ouais. Donc voilà, il y a les légendes. Hein. Il y a les... Mais il n'y a plus les nations par contre, ça c'est dommage. Bon allez, on va aller faire un peu du online un peu. Mais c'est quand même des chiens, on peut dire ce qu'on veut, mais c'est quand même des chiens sur là-dessus d'avoir... Il y en a qui disent oh non, c'est normal qu'ils n'ont pas de chier, ou ils auraient pu le laisser, quoi. C'était pas un scandale en soi. Quoi. On va aller chercher ces contrats. Bon, ça, ce qui est bien les contrats, c'est que c'est illimité. Hein. Limite, tu prends un machin, hop, tu remachin, tu... Voilà. Attends, tu vois les WC. Ouais. Imagine comment c'est cher quand même. À part si tu vas... Il n'y a rien derrière Enzo. Touche pas, touche pas, touche pas. Ah. Imagine la thune que ça coûte quand même. Voici plus encore là, Nikos. Ouais, tu es là. Non, je vois plus parler les gens, donc je me dis, ça se trouve, ils sont plus sur le live.
Oh. Hi, I'm Veronica, Nikaila's partner. Check for you.
Great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hop. Allez, ça fait 1000 WC. Bon, c'est pas énorme, hein, 1000 WC. Hein. C'est que dalle hein, quand tu vois où ils te les proposent. Et j'ai vu sur un stream d'hier d'un mec, il y avait un des mecs qui était sur le live, il a banqué 130 € pour 2 persos, le mec. C'est dingue de banquer autant pour juste 2 persos. Quoi. Par contre, je vais échanger ces fringues, hein, parce que là, j'ai combien de WC là? Je vais faire ça après. Quand tu vois, regarde, 88, 85, 88, ça c'est des mecs qui ont fait la technique, c'est obligé. On fait la technique, on eu joué en avance et puis c'était pas encore patché. Donc imagine les mecs qui ont fait 300 000 ou 400 000 points. Ah, je peux te dire qu'ils sont fait plaisir. Hein. On sait où le... Ah, Footlocker, c'est là-bas, faut que je me rappelle. Par contre, ils ont fait un quartier unique. C'est quoi ça?
Hey, welcome to the Boost Bar. I'm Jessie, your resident Boost associate. Are you ready to take your game to the next level?
Let's find out.
Ah, d'accord.
Appreciate the time. Thanks again, Jesse.
C'est d'accord, ok. Bon, allez, on va aller s'habiller un peu, on va se relooker un petit peu là.
Good evening. You looking for anything in particular?
Just browsing for now. I'll let you know.
Bon, ça doit coûter la blinde, hein. Oh là là, c'est pas abusé. Oh. Oh putain.
Thanks, bro. I'm all set.
Ouais. Salut, comment tu... Bah, en faisant la technique qui a été patché hier, en gros, tu prenais ton... tu lançais une carrière pro, tu prenais Oklahoma City, tu faisais... tu négociais ton contrat, allez, à 735, tu mettais 0 minutes, et en gros, bah, tu jouais quasiment pas les 15 premiers matchs, mais après, tu commençais à enchaîner les matchs. Et en gros, tu faisais 820 ou 740 par match, donc en... Allez, en 1 heure, tu pourrais facilement faire peut-être 10 000 ou 20 000. Mais ça a été patché, hein, ces enculés de Touquet là. Ils ont patché le truc. Donc maintenant, bah, c'est mort. Et encore, je suis pas le seul à l'avoir fait. Tous ceux qui ont eu le jeu en avant-première avec l'édition anniversaire, qui avaient déjà, qui avaient déjà 100 000 de base, bah, ils ont... Voilà, quoi. Alors, sinon, c'est impossible. À part si tu banques, mais... Ouais, les prix des t-shirts, s'il te plaît, sinon, c'est trop cher. Mais bon, faut... Ah, si, j'ai les messages, attends. Tu m'as peut-être pas entendu. Je disais Attends, je vais peut-être baisser le son du jeu, c'est peut-être parce que le truc du son. J'ai fait la technique de la carrière en mode pro. Tu allais à Oklahoma City, tu négociais ton contrat à 735, tu zappais les matchs, vu que tu jouais pas, et tu encaissais les WC. Mais le problème, c'est que c'était ça en fait de piquer, je le répète, on patchait le jeu. Du coup, maintenant, tu peux le faire, mais si tu joues pas les matchs, eh ben, tu gagnes qu'un WC. Donc en gros, c'est trop long après. Alors, à part si tu as le courage de faire enchaîner les 82 matchs déjà de la saison régulière, plus les playoffs. Ah non, bah pour l'instant, non. Non, non. Aïe. Merde. Désolé. Tu peux encore faire la combo, mais tu ne gagneras plus rien. Quoi. Ou alors, tu joues les matchs, mais tu pourras plus zapper les matchs. Eh ouais, hein, quand je dis que c'est des chiens, ok, c'est pas pour rien. Hein. Il y a trop de choix, c'est surtout que j'ai pas beaucoup de thunes, ouais. Eh non, il n'y a plus d'astuces, malheureusement. Eh ouais. Et pourquoi t'as des mecs sur JVC qui trouvent ça normal, trouvent ça logique, tout ça t'es patché. Moi, je trouve pas. C'est logique. C'était pas un glitch, c'était juste une technique de farm pour avoir des WC plus facilement, plus rapidement. Sinon, si tu la joues safe, normal, en carrière, mais tu vas passer peut-être un mois entier à avoir que peut-être 50 000 WC. Et 50 000 WC, tu manques quasiment rien. Là, j'ai compté, là. Pour juste avoir le niveau 85, il manque quasiment 98 000. C'est énorme. Sachant que l'argent, après, il faut t'en aies besoin si tu veux avoir des fringues. Comme là, tu vois, les fringues, c'est pas donné non plus. Non, mais c'est abusé. De toute façon, c'est comme GTA Online. Hein. Moi, GTA Online, j'avais laissé tomber. Quand je voyais que les complexes et tout ça, il fallait je sais plus combien.
Papa.
Ouais, ouais, je sais. Non. Ça, faut que tu laisses à maman, ça, par contre. C'est à maman, ça. Faut que tu le laisses à maman, ça. C'est à maman, ce jeu.
Maman,
Oui. Oui.
Hop.
Et non, malheureusement. Ouais, je peux prendre un t-shirt ou quoi. Hein. Ah bon, ça fait chier de perdre des WC pour ça. Après, je peux les regagner, les WC. Hein, mais il faudrait 10 matchs. Regarde les maillots. Les prix des maillots. Non, mais c'est abusé. Qu'est-ce que t'as fait, Enzo? Oh. J'espère que t'as rien mis dans la case de vie. Alors. Ben. Ouais, je vais te répéter, Nico, c'est pas grave. En gros, il y avait une astuce, c'était plutôt une technique de farm. C'est qu'en gros, tu faisais une carrière comme ça, là, le prélude, sauf tu passais le prélude, c'est-à-dire que tu enchaînais pour aller dans un club, tu mettais Oklahoma City, tu négociais ton salaire, tu faisais une contre-offre et tu la mettais allez, à 735 pour que ça passe. Et ensuite, tu jouais pas forcément les matchs vu que tu étais un meneur de jeu et puis vu que déjà dans l'équipe ils avaient des gros meneurs. Donc, tu jouais peut-être pas les têtes. Moi, j'avais eu jusqu'à aller février dans le jeu et je jouais pas. Et donc, je faisais croix et je faisais 820 WC à chaque fois. Donc, en 2 heures de jeu, tu pouvais te faire facilement 30 000 voire 40 000, ça dépend. Mais ces enfoirés, ils ont patché. Donc, du coup, maintenant, ben, tu es baisé, tu peux plus. Attends, on va essayer pour voir. Donc voilà. Du coup, maintenant, on peut plus rien faire. On peut juste faire du farm normal dans le jeu.
Maman. Maman.
Quoi, tu veux quoi?
Maman, vas-y.
Ma maman, elle est partie, elle revient après.
Peut-être.
Ouais, ouais, basket, ouais. Alors, il a pris mon frère.
Ah.
Enzo, s'il te plaît, arrête avec tes ongles. Maman, faut que tu les coupes après. Et là,
Peut-être.
oui. Enzo, arrête.
Non.
Arrête ça, s'il te plaît.
Non.
Ah, sérieusement, t'es chiant. Voilà. Déjà, ça sera déjà mieux. Ah, pourtant, j'ai déverrouillé sa tronche. Je sais pas comment il a fait. Déjà, ça m'a coûté 3500 WC. Hein. Non, mais c'est... Non, j'ai... En gros, le truc qui était bien, c'est que tu pouvais enchaîner pas mal de carrières, mais tu pouvais retourner. Mais moi, là, j'avais pris au classique de base. C'était l'équipe qui remportait plus. Mais non, tu pouvais faire une carrière à côté et mettre les WC sur ton pro que tu avais de base. Mais malheureusement, bah, ils ont préféré, ces messieurs dames ont préféré patcher ça. Donc, du coup, bah, voilà. Ah bah, ils perdaient des WC, ils perdaient de l'argent, hein, tu m'étonnes. Ça, par contre, pour faire racler un jeu 3-4 jours avant sa sortie à 100 balles et juste en 1000 WC, ça, par contre, ça va. Ah, y a personne ou quoi? Enzo, non, donne-moi ça, s'il te plaît, c'est à maman, ça. Tu comprends pas ce que ça veut dire? C'est à maman, ça. Je sais même pas où ils sont. Enzo, je t'ai dit quoi? Tu touches pas. Tu vas jouer dans ta chambre, sinon.
Oui.
Oui, bah, va jouer là. Oui, bus, ouais.
Papa, bus. Oui.
Donc voilà. C'est dommage, hein, mais c'est comme ça. C'est des cons, hein, les... Ah, merde. Bon, là, j'ai perdu un petit peu, c'est normal. Après, si tu fais toute la carrière normale, oui, tu vas avoir 60 000 à peu près en faisant les 82 matchs. Mais il faut faire les 82 matchs, donc c'est pas évident. Ouais, voilà, hein. Non, on échangera pas tout qui, hein. C'est des pompes afriques, hein.
Ah, là. Waouh.
Bon, là, on va faire du parc un peu. Hein. Ouais. Bon, ce petit message que j'ai mis sur le live, c'est un message automatique. C'est parce que j'ai eu vraiment pas mal de unfollow ces derniers temps. Oui, après, je parle, Enzo. Quand je parle, tu me laisses parler. Et j'ai eu pas mal de unfollow ces derniers temps, donc c'est pour ça que je mets ça. Bon, ça évitera pas la chose, hein, malheureusement. Les gens. Bon, hein. Même un mec que je suivais depuis un moment en stream, il m'a unfollow aussi. C'est sympa. Ouais, voilà, bah ouais. Mais bon, c'est quand même dommage qu'ils ont fait ça, quoi. Ça permettait au moins d'avoir un propos top dès le début. Là, bon, je suis à 75. Et j'aurais été 85 déjà, ça aurait été déjà pas mal. Mais bon, bref, c'est comme ça, c'est touqué, hein, faut pas les changer. C'est une machine à pognon comme il est, hein. Les mecs, maintenant, ils te vendent un jeu, mais finalement, ils te vendent juste une mise à jour, qui permet de jouer au jeu, et après, derrière, tu pars. Et voilà. Et pourquoi je joue pas avec eux, moi? Oh, bah d'accord. Ouais, ouais, mais bon, pour Refute, c'est le même principe, hein. Si tu mets pas de l'argent dedans, faut pas que tu t'attendes à avoir une équipe super forte dès le début, hein. Même, c'est bien pire que ça.
Maman.
Mais bon. Là, franchement, sans ça, là, je serais encore à 60, hein. J'aurais laissé tomber. J'aurais vraiment laissé tomber. Ouais, hein. C'est comme ça, c'est tout, hein. Les gens, ils disent, oh, oui, bah. Ouais, je me reviens après, hein. Je sais pas rien, hein. Oui, après. Après.
Non.
Exo, s'il te plaît. Mais oui, de toute façon, il faudra que ta mère. Là. C'est quoi ça? Ah, il y a vraiment personne, hein. Non. Attends. Ouais? Ouais, c'est bon quoi? Ah, d'accord. Et alors? Ah, c'est bon? Ah, bah, quand même. Ah, bah, quand même. Ah, bah, putain. Ah, ça, c'est vraiment sûr, quoi. Ah, bah, putain. Ah, ouais. Oh là là.
Maman.
Pourquoi? Pourquoi ils n'ont pas le droit de venir? Comment ça? Ah oui, d'accord. Bon, moi, je te dis à tout de suite alors. Ok. Ça va ta jambe? C'est bon? Ok. Bon, moi, je te dis à tout à l'heure. Je t'aime, je t'aime. Oui, j'ai essayé. Bon. Le jeu, je l'ai préco, hein, pour être honnête, j'ai préco même l'édition pour l'avoir 2-3 jours en avance. Je sais pas si j'ai fait un bon choix, mais on verra. Bon, après, j'ai des avoirs sur la carte, donc ça va pas me coûter un bras de ma poche à moi. C'est des jeux que j'ai revendus, que j'ai eu pas cher non plus à ce moment-là, donc voilà. Mais je sais pas si j'ai fait le bon choix, on verra bien, mais graphiquement parlant, je trouve qu'il est vraiment pas terrible quand même. Mais bon, on verra bien. Ah voilà, on joue quand même. Ah yo! Yes. Elle arrive, maman. Sinon, mon joueur, il a pas bugué là? Ah ouais. Regarde. Ah oui, c'est des trucs... Vas-y. Oh, oh, mais il met même pas ça, s'il te plaît. Mais le mec, le panier, il est juste en dessous. Bon. Non, 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 je suis une grosse merde, je vais pas le mettre le panier. Bon, après, c'est pas des gros niveaux, quoi. On a fait attention. On va voir s'il va mettre des 3 points. Bon, lui, déjà... Yes, claquette. Vas-y, sors, faut que tu sortes la balle. Voilà. Oh, dommage. Allô. Yes. Voilà. Non, tu vois, il est pas plus fort que moi, là. Oh, yes. Oh là là. Pourtant, j'ai mis la poignée de 3 points quasiment à fond. Ah, dommage. Ah, j'avais une bonne note, là. Merde. Allez, passe-moi la balle. Passe-moi. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il est...
Non.
Ouais, oui. Allô. Tu fais quoi? Oh là là, comment il s'est croqué, quoi, mon joueur, s'il te plaît. Ah, voilà. Bon, il veut qu'il fait la passe, hein. J'ai l'impression que mon joueur il est hyper lent. On dirait un gros sac. Ah, je t'ai dit, tant que t'atteins pas des grosses stats. Oui, bah elle arrive après maman. Oh, Exo, s'il te plaît, commence pas. Ah, la bloc. Je vais baisser le son, je suis désolé. Voilà. Donc vous voyez, hein, c'est pas foulichon foulé. Bon, on va continuer à farmer la carrière. Sur le online, c'est pas encore. C'est tout. Donc, pour les droits, trop pourri.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. One young gun we'll see tonight, Marvin Bagley. Cut in the mold of the modern age big man, can put the ball on the floor and score in a variety of ways, Kenny.
And he competes. I love a guy who...
Allez, c'est parti. Bon, allez. On va essayer d'enchaîner les WC hein, le plus lentement possible maintenant. Ah oui, hein, si on n'a pas 85 de stats ou quoi, laisse tomber ton pro, c'est une grosse daube. C'est pour ça qu'ils mettent, qu'ils ont patché ça, parce que sinon les gens, si obligés de passer par la case bancaire, ils mettaient allez, 50 voire 100 balles pour avoir quasiment 450 000 points WC si tu mets 100 euros. Parce que quand tu mets ça, bah ton pro là, en 2-2, il passe 85. Bon après, attention, après, pour être 99, il y a les insignes à monter, donc ça c'est beaucoup plus chaud. Regardez, c'est... Il doit avoir un timing. Même ça, il n'arrive pas à les mettre. Ok, c'est... Voilà. C'est limite, il faut être devant le poignet pour les mettre. Bon, pas grave, après... Ah ouais, non, c'est chaud, hein. Si tu fermes pas comme un porc, c'est très chaud. Hein. Comment ça? Spider-Man Chatine, t'as des gros soucis sur ton œil? Bah non, pourtant, pourquoi? C'est bien le qui est affiché. J'ai mis bienvenue sur ma chaîne en fin du métier sur le part. À mon avis, ça doit bugger, hein. Quand tu dois voler, tu dois... Merde. T'as pas vu que j'étais rentré. Yes, ça rentre. Ah non, moi, la chaîne, je vais regarder, hein. Je vais regarder pour un autre truc. Normalement. Ah non, moi, je vois la fin du WC sur le parc. Donc, bon, mais il est pas capable de mettre ça, mais quelle grosse merde. Sérieux. Oh là 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 là. Ah mais je t'ai dit, il faut être 99 pour mettre des poignées dans ce jeu, c'est juste pas possible quoi. Le mec, il est où mon joueur d'ailleurs là? Oh là là. Quel gros daube, franchement. J'ai l'impression que je suis à 75, mais en réalité je suis à 60. Tellement qu'il est pourri quoi. Ah, hop, voilà. Ah, ah j'ai aidé un poignet, ouais. Mais il avait encore... Ah mais il doit avoir un timing, mais c'est vraiment pourri quoi. Euh, Voilà, voilà. Oh, pour revenir à FIFA, ouais. J'ai l'impression que tu vas jouer au même jeu que l'année dernière, quoi. Ouais, c'est bizarre, pour PS, ils n'avaient pas testé la démo. Bon, voilà, je sais pas jouer, du coup, hop, c'est déjà passé. Ouais, ça fait pas grand chose, hein, finalement, tu joues un petit peu et hop. Voilà, là, je gagne 636. Alors qu'avant, c'était 700, 820. Bon, après, c'est pas mal, hein. Mais je gagne pas beaucoup de... Non, je pense que... Bah ouais, non, parce que je sais pas, je comprends pas, quoi. Bon, c'est peut-être moi qui joue mal, hein, attention. Peut-être que je joue très mal, hein, après. Pourtant, je fais bien carré et tout, mais il y a une question de timing aussi, peut-être. C'est complètement con, le panier trop facile, non, il ne met pas. Enfin, je sais pas. Peut-être qu'il faut jouer au moins d'autres choses pour que ça marche. Ouais, c'est complètement frustrant.
Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Tonight, two offenses that like to score in the post. Shaq, defensively, how do you counteract it?
Two types of denying. Deny the position and deny the entry pass.
Yes. Yes. Sounds like you're in a state of denial.
I deny everything you just said.
Is it just just me? I thought that
It
was
is you.
funny.
But you know what the other thing you could do, Shaq? If you pressure the passer, what it does is then it allows the defender to have more time to get around on the defensive and provide.
You're lucky I didn't guard
out.
you in your career.
Oh, I would have went right by you.
You're lucky.
I would have hoped you pressured me.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan. Time for the tip.
Ouais, je vais mal comprendre à mon avis, je pense. C'est quoi les soucis? Sinon, toi, Nikos, tu vois pas le live bugger, non? Je me demande parce qu'au cas où, je sais pas.
Hey, have a good game, AI.
De quoi ça? Attends. Un, deux, un, deux. Enzo, arrête, s'il te plaît. Ah non, il n'y a pas de souci de son. Il n'y a pas de souci de son, là, je trouve, non?
At the power forward position, at 6'9", number 9, Jeremy Grant. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches.
Enzo, arrête, s'il te plaît.
Starting in center, at 7'0", number 12, Steven Adams.
Je parle du son parce que je parle du son parce que je l'aime.
Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They like to change that now.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the
Ready,
season
gentlemen?
series by
Ready?
anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And with the long season ahead, for the best teams, Chris, you get the feeling they wish the playoffs could start tomorrow. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's AI. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And for Oklahoma City, the forwards, George and Grant. AI is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And for the Celtics, filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Horford is out there with Tatum. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Here's AI. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Boston leading by 9, down low. The kick out to Irving. Horford with the screen on Westbrook. The shot by Hayward, wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's AI. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. outside Brown.
This is what a leader does. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Westbrook passes to AI. The three from George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a cooling effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot. He's more about teams.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming in courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Here's AI. Second shot opportunity. It'll go. The Boston Heat get down to 8 on the bucket from Adams. He's got 8.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
Here's Brown. He is hauled in by Paul George. Well, Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. George has got 5 points in the quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum kicks to Brown. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Yeah, the chemistry.
Oui, Alan.
Has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Westbrook passes to AI. On the 3 off target. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
And the vertical that Brown has is...
So it's Boston holding on. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
Here's AI. Luwawu puts up a 3.
Yes.
It's good from long range. Luwawu's got it back
juste
in
les
the single
poser.
digits for the Thunder. Outside Irving.
Il a fait quoi là? Il a fait quoi?
So it's the Celtics picking up the win.
Viva,
gagne des VCR si je veux.
So I got this
J'en gagne, hein.
my spot, right? And then, you know, come over, you know, we can shoot around, play a game, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Anytime, yeah.
Oh là 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 là.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, exploding out of the gates this season. They're playing aggressive basketball, attacking, trying to overwhelm opponents. One can't expect them to maintain this momentum forever, but these early wins are a huge part of the bigger picture. And taking the floor tonight, someone with a traditional postgame who can also shoot with great range, DeAndre Ayton. Shaq, your thoughts?
AI, good luck out there.
Let's meet the starting lineup of the visiting Phoenix Suns.
Shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Trevor Ariza, T.J. Warren out there with Holmes. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Chandler in at the center position. Ariza passes to Warren. Chandler outside. Here's Ariza. And the layup falls.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
He kicks to AI. From the arc. That shot misses. 1 second left. Can't get it to go. At the end of one, closely contested.
Before coming to the NBA, I knew.
But now, Greg, that the trail has been blazed, we could see many more.
And basketball is such a global sport and played in so many countries that it was just a matter of time before a story like AI's happened.
Suns foul ball.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, to me, the story of that first period was their rebound.
Jumping out to the lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So I love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
Nerlens Noel is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's AI. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Abrines in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. We've already seen a few players make Brent a
over last year. Their hard work is really paying off.
The interesting thing over the past few years is just how intricate the off-season training is for players. And this is why I think the evolution of the game feels like it's been sped up.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
Yeah, what's the choice? That's what I said.
Definitely.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, they have yet to play their best basketball this season, or at least they hope that's the case, because with a record of 1-5 out of the gate, they really need to improve. And tonight, Danilo Gallinari takes the floor.
Subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. Smitty, you look at how teams run their offensive sets. Are we in a pick-and-roll era right now, or has the tide shifted away from that a little.
No, I think so. I think we're looking at
with the shot.
Especially when you have two fantastic players involved. It's hard to defend, especially with some great talent at the guard spot and a big, and it's hard for you to switch. But I'm looking at it right now because of the use of the corner three. We're looking at a lot more pick and rolls used at the top of the key versus when I played. We use a lot of side pick and rolls.
And not just smalls giving the bigs, but bigs throwing down low to smalls.
Yeah, and a lot of these bigs are running the pick and rolls, and the guards are setting the picks.
Right. So for the Clippers right now, Beverly and Williams.
Made basket by Steven Adams.
T'as beau faire le timing machin, c'est impossible. Vraiment compliqué ce jeu. Vraiment. Ah bah c'est comme ça, c'est une simu, hein, de toute façon c'est pas un vrai fan, mais c'est vite décourageant. Ouais, regarde, il n'y a rien à faire, à chaque fois tu faut vraiment appuyer sur la touche près, c'est abusé quoi. Allez, mets-le ton aile là. Oh mais non, mais tu peux pas louper ça, c'est pas possible. Oh,
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Jeremy, the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And there's the pass to Harris. And Thunder Robertson is going to bring
non, tu penses pas aller dans maintenant. Tout à l'heure, il faut pas jouer. Faut arrêter.
Here's Scott. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Then it's AI. And it's Wabu in at the small
Scoring. Jeremy Grant. What's up? When it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jarian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
AI passes to Adams. Yep, that one goes.
Basket by Steven Adams.
Taking it up strong in traffic.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Pass to Marjanovic. The rebound by Luwabi.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Abrinas. There's the dish to Adams. Here's AI.
Mais non, mais t'as pas le droit de perdre tout ça, espèce de bolos.
Pass to Thornwell. Fires from 18.
Grosse merde.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma
T'as pas le droit de faire ça.
There's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all
Ah, ouais. Un bonne ah, après 150
disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough. Right. No reason to take all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
He just bangs down the one-hander. Two very easy points right here. Pass to Aprinas. Back to AI. Here's Adams. And both of us picks up the foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Felton's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well.
Essaye, ne met pas, mais quelle petite merde.
Here's AI.
Oh là là.
Off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Ah, il faut mais combien pour que mon coup il soit enfin... je me le demande, hein.
Well conceived
Ah, c'est sûr.
The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in
Hey,
rhythm.
ça rentre, oui.
Assisted by Alex Abrinas. By a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will. With this big deficit in the score, you think the losing team will be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work? Right, he's not every point guard. He can climb the ladder like
D'accord. Ok. Super. D'ailleurs, on prend un point.
Time after time. The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Allez.
From the high post. And there's the pass to Aprinas. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation. Clippers.
Patterson comes in for Jeremy Grant. And then for the Clippers, Mike Scott's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Mbah Moute comes in for Sindarius Thornwell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Scott. They grab their own miss. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Russell Westbrook.
When we look back and we think about key takeaways from tonight's game, his leadership really stands out. Controlling the pace, keeping everyone involved, and he made this offense sing.
The Thunder win the free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
And it's 2 for 2.
And this run may make the score look a little more acceptable, but still, they could never put it together when it mattered. Just let too many opportunities slip through their fingers.
Beyond the arc. And it's AI missing. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. Pass to Noel. Here's AI.
Locked and loaded. That's what I'm talking about. Shots.
Love when we say that.
Nice shot selection.
ça va. C'est bien, c'est bien. Il est mort, il est au téléphone. Oh, t'es mort.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Hornets out in Charlotte. Checking out the Hornets, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year they split the season series at a game apiece. And Kemba Walker, a leader for this team, a catalyst. Kenny, talk about what he brings to the table.
Winning. You know, we saw that at Connecticut where he led his team to the
North Carolina, the home of the Hornets. We're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. And it's been home cooking for the Hornets in the midst of a homestand here in Charlotte. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And checking out Charlotte, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
Yeah, the people who said they hadn't done enough in the offseason to improve this team were exactly right. They never put the foundation of winning in place.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Now here's Walker. And there's the 3-second violation. Early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way. And not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position, if you're a point guard, a 2-guard, or even a 3-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about. The strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason. All of that raises the level in the NBA.
Ryan with the ball. George picks him up. It's tipped. Walker the pass to Hernan Gomez. In a wide open look for Lamb. Drills it from outside. Lamb's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here are the Thunder now. It's a 3-point game. And Adams kicks to Robertson. From deep, George. Good on the triple.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Now here's Walker. 17 points for him last game against Miami. They set the pick. Pass to Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. And Westbrook, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the ball and he'll shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum.
So Russell Westbrook, the man who only got a college scholarship because someone else didn't want it, comes into the NBA as simply an athletic combo guard, has turned himself into one of the NBA's best. What a story, Mr. Harlan.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
Russell Westbrook drops them both. And Russell Westbrook with plenty of accolades to his name, but all-interview team? Is unlikely to be mentioned there.
Kev, I wouldn't call him loquacious in the postgame. He lets his play do the talking, certainly. And Kevin, that speaks volumes in and of itself.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
I'll tell you, you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
And Roberson kicks to George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 5.
Well, I like to see Paul George be assertive down low. This guy doesn't lack for confidence, and he is an accomplished scorer regardless of where he is on the floor.
Now, here's Walker. And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Sellers checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in for Grant. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kaminsky inside. Noel on him. Pocket 6. From 10 feet out. Kaminsky misses. The Thunder with the lead. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. 7 points in the game.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Now here's Walker. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lamb dishes 2-2. There's a screen. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Hornets trail by 6.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
Now here's Lamb. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
And so here is Oklahoma City after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. In the corner, George with it. Adams trying to free himself up. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Walker against Westbrook. And here's Walker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one no good to start him off in the night. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. The leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Steven Adams talked about what it means to him.
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just controlling the guys, controlling the game, making sure that everyone's feeling in the right mood to play and willing to sacrifice for one another.
You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his...
And we're through the first half of basketball here on what's been a... Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
I mean, he was prolific.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a...
He's still in this. He's still in it.
No, Coach got it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And Bradley Beal, boosting his scoring output,
AI, go get him.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. And that does, and as they... Well, guys, certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Chris, you played for 5 different teams, a couple of them multiple times. How long do you think it takes to feel comfortable? The first half comes to a conclusion in a game. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. So for the Wizards, Austin Rivers comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Satoransky subbed in for Markieff Morris. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Adams. Patterson comes in for George. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Roberson. And AI is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So the Thunder 5 right now. Nerlens Noel is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's AI. Then there's Grant. And it's Abrinas in at the 2. AI outside. Here's Patterson. Nails the baby hook.
Patrick Patterson.
1:30 left in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steven Adams.
But the big thing was, if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
Here's Washington now. To the paint. Here's Wall. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
No good on that one. A somewhat dubious honor, Chris. Last year, the Wizards became one of the most dangerous 8 seeds in recent memory.
Yeah, so much natural ability on that roster. And Kevin, was that because they underperformed during the season and should have been a higher seed? Can't give them credit for that. I'm not sure any team wanted to play them in the first round, but the old cliche, you are what the record says you are, was proven correct.
Patterson passes to AI. That one off the back iron and out. Now here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
See that? That's what I'm talking about. Good game, baby.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh, yeah, blow my mind. You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh, yeah, blow my mind. Boom, boom, and blow my mind. You're the only one that gets under my skin. You're doing damage. Nobody's ever been. Do I gotta chase you every summer? Can I have to replace you every summer? You're the only woman on my mind. You're the only way I spend my time. Tick, 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 boom. Can't get you out of the room of my head. Take two, is it too soon to get you into my... I want you now. I need you off the ground. I want you not loud. I want you right now. I can't have it right now.
You're the only one that makes me wait all the time. Oh yeah, you blow my...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2. They'd like to improve on that this go-around. And one of the feel-good stories of the year, the emergence of AI.
Anthony Davis.
What's up, AI?
What's up, man? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, man, pleasure.
Yeah. Hey, you get a little bigger in the offseason, man. You looking pretty swole nowadays.
Yeah, man, I've been eating a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, about 5-6 meals a day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
What, you got a personal chef or you cooking for yourself?
Oh, no, I'll cook myself. I'll cook myself.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hey, you know, I got a big kitchen in my new spot. You can come through and cook for me sometime.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You like pasta?
Yeah. Is that your favorite thing?
My favorite thing to cook. Pasta, Alfredo sauce, and chicken.
Alfredo sauce and chicken?
Hey,
I can get down with that. Okay.
Sure, we'll do it. Set it up.
All right, man. We'll do that. Hey, have a good game, bro.
You too, man. Good luck.
See you soon.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David. Well, guys, thank you, David. I'm not sure that trade has aged so well. But you know what, Greg? I bet both teams should have had him now.
You know, we need more specifics on what kind of sandwiches they
Teams changing it up here. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Patterson, nailed from three-point land. Patterson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Randall, shoots over Patterson. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Pelicans lead by a... Russell Westbrook is surely disposition on the court, but he talks
throughout the years I've been trying to find.
And you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line and convert tonight.
So for New Orleans right now, on the perimeter, Moore and Hill. Handle out there with Jahlil Okafor. And it's Payton in at the point.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pass to Moore. There's a good screen. To the paint, it's stolen by Schroeder. The pass to AI. Here's Abrinas. There's a screen by Noel. Back to AI. And again AI. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Moore right side. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Antoine Moore has always been a solid shooter in the NBA, Greg, and he's continued to grow in that department.
I mean, just look at the career numbers from deep in terms of efficiency. In the last few years, he started to take on more and more volume in terms of the three-point shot. Hasn't changed his percentages, though, at all. And I would give him the green light as much as he wants from beyond.
AI kicks to Patterson. Oh, good on the three.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defensive ground, he's usually automatic from there.
A chance to check out stats for Moore. Last season's performance for him. He was around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And Payton throws it down.
Boy, look at how quickly Payton reacts on defense. Superb quickness leading to the steal.
Inside, here's AI. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Moore. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Abrinas with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pelicans leading by 9. And they double up Payton. Moore outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
When your 6'11" doesn't take much for you to slam it home, Okafor just a big guy who really can get to the rack quickly.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for play. And so it's New Orleans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Both teams making substitutions here. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got 15 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
All right, guys, remember what we said now. Hey, play our basketball.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Noel is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Noel, and it's Abrinas in at the 2. Here's Noel. AI right side. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about battling for the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game.
Ouais, tu peux pas arrêter qu'on se tienne.
And he was camped in the lead there, and he gets the 3-second call. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Suns matchup, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The 15-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Clark to the inside. Diallo, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power.
Tu peux pas y arrêter son truc, s'il te plaît. Oui.
Here's Clark. Hill with it. Back to Clark.
Ah ouais, parce que là, tout à l'heure, on entend ça.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. AI right side. The quick look, no good that time.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Fade away. He can't hit that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now, here's a Jinsa. He's covered by Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Hill kicks to Clark. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder have gone.
Oh, arrête-le son truc, chérie, merde. Oh, c'est chiant là. Je te jure, si je me lève, je vais l'arrêter, je vais enlever les trucs dedans. Chérie, s'il te plaît. Toi, tu le fais ou c'est moi qui le fais? Si c'est moi qui le fais, moi je prends un tournevis et j'enlève tout dedans. C'est bon là. Tout à l'heure. C'est saoulant là. Si je me lève, chérie, je vais pas me lever pour rien. Bon, arrête-le! Si! Ah, sérieux? Ah, depuis tout à l'heure, j'entends que ça, c'est chiant. Hein. S'il te plaît, putain. Mais non, dis-lui d'arrêter, qu'il l'éteint. Le truc est complètement mort. Ça devait être vendu, cette merde là. Bon, Enzo, tu arrêtes, sinon je vais. Ah ouais, parce que là, non, j'en ai marre. Non, mais depuis tout à l'heure, hey. Bon, allez, hop, c'est bon. Bon, Enzo, éteins-moi ça. Tout de suite. Éteins-le. Tournevis, non, je n'arrêterai pas. Je vais enlever les pieds là-dedans. Oh. C'est casse-couille. Tu comprends ou pas? Oh. Attends, oh, c'est bon quoi. Ce truc-là, il aurait dû être vendu. Hein. Je remets plus. Hein. Oh, c'est saoulant quoi. Si, c'est saoulant.
It's up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Diallo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drew Holiday.
Sheer dominance from him tonight. I mean, he could not be contained. A big reason for their success this evening.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And the Pelicans also making a change. Miller's checked in. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Clark, the pass to Diallo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's AI. Good D by Holiday. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
was a charge. That's what I saw.
Definitely.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, thus far about the same number of wins as last season. Nonetheless, every game provides a chance for them to get better. And tonight, what about Colin Sexton? 6'2". Kenny, this guy's a natural scorer, still trying to evolve as a playmaker.
Played for a good friend of mine, Avery Johnson, down there. Extremely quick, athletic, creates for himself easily. Still learning how to create for others, but he's a great prospect.
You know what I like? He's unafraid of contact. He pushes the action and plays with a lot of passion.
You afraid of contact?
Nope. It's too quick for you. You couldn't even touch me.
Why'd you move?
Look at that.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm stretching. My neck's hurting.
You guys are both softies.
If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. And David...
Well, guys.
Well, you love that versatility, D.A. Thank you. And a long way to go, Brent, but there are some early signs of a legitimate playoff contender, championship contender.
When we talk about that, Kevin, you and I always are leery of the fact of how many of these guys have had the experience of being scarred.
So Cleveland may have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
One shot, gentlemen.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Yeah, fans always have in the back of the mind the idea of those hometown calls, but the truth is the aggressiveness is paying off.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5 are Grant and Noel. Dennis Schroeder is out there with AI, and it's Abrinas in at the 3. The Thunder last season assembling a big 3 of Russell Westbrook, Paul George, and Carmelo Anthony didn't mesh, Brent, like they had hoped. In your opinion, what went wrong?
Well, a bit of a down season in terms of the scoring for Melo, but reasons for that, just not as many opportunities and playing outside along the three-point line. The biggest damage last year was the Robertson injury. I felt like in December, the OKC team started to find its stride. And Robertson going out of the lineup, there just wasn't enough of the depth on that roster to make up the difference for them defensively. And OKC never really seemed to find its footing or confidence again. And it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
AI, no good.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the paint, stolen by Clarkson. To the middle. He's off on that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in the last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter oriented. If you're not high, you don't score.
I think if the coaching staff goes back and looks at the film and you assess the quality of looks, they're not going to be happy about it. At times they just fail to take advantage of the openings for the best shooters.
Shot to stop the run. Out to AI. And it's Abrinas in the corner. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's AI. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Jeremy Grant out of Syracuse, the rare second-round pick, Brent, who's gotten steady NBA minutes throughout his young career.
Yeah, interesting minutes last year in OKC where he started to make a big difference, actually playing off the bench at the 5 spot and taking advantage with his quickness and athleticism on the roll. I look at a vet like Richard Mbamute, an elite defender, as a guy he might be able to emulate, but more so from the 5 position.
And the Cavaliers with some pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland ahead.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. This is checked in for Decker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Kyle Korver is out there with Sexton.
And it's Nance in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Free throw good, Sexton. And, of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, and he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
So he gets them both. And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about him is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
Traveling has been a concern for the NBA for a while. For a purist like you, do you like that?
Well, you got to get from city to city.
I don't think that's the kind of traveling I'm talking about here. Yes. I only ask you pay attention. That's all. It's a simple request.
Yeah, they're doing a better job. Some get away with it more than others. How's that?
What an answer. Thank you, Brent. And he comes off the screen to hit with a jump shot. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half. Down low. Now here's Hood. D right on him. And yes, it's good.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
To the paint. Here's Zizic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on.
All-time defender.
That's a good question. My position, or I have to go with Gary Payton?
Michael Jordan.